So this is the HiDock H1. It's a ChatGPT powered audio dock, and it's great for conference calls and phone calls, as well as many other things. It's got some impressive noise cancellation and transcripting, which we'll go into a lot more detail shortly, and it's also a multi-dock for all of your other accessories and monitors. Now, full disclosure before we get started, the video is sponsored by HiDock, and they've sent me the H1 to showcase to you guys. So in terms of setup, it really couldn't be simpler. You just plug in the power cable and then connect your laptop or computer via USB-C. And we've also got Bluetooth 5.2 for those of you that want to pair with the device wirelessly, and as soon as you've connected it, you're good to go. The HiDock H1 has a speaker and a microphone, of course, but it's so much more than just a conference speaker, and it's a very versatile system to declutter your desk. Now, the USB-C port can provide up to 100 watt charging for your laptop or other devices. We've got two HDMI ports so you can connect to an extra two monitors and have them both running at 4K at 60 frames per second. We've got a 10 gigabit per second USB-C port, a 10 gigabit per second USB-A port. We've also got a 5 gigabit per second USB-A port and an Ethernet port. Now, over on the side, we've got the Bluetooth pairing button, a 15 watt 10 gigabit per second USB port, a micro SD card slot, and then a full SD card slot. The design is pretty simple, which I like, as the minute you look at the HiDock H1, you know exactly what the buttons are for, apart from maybe this red slider, which is one of the most impressive features. So many devices now have noise cancellation for your voice or your surroundings, but that doesn't help you if you're on a phone call or a conference call when someone else has a lot of background noise, and that's where this slider comes in. It's the noise cancellation slider, and the more you raise it up, the more noise cancelling you get, and I have to say it's pretty impressive. I've tried it on phone calls and even just watching YouTube videos, and it really does a great job, so we'll just listen to the samples now.
Demo. In this demo, we will play audio with various background noises. By moving the red slider up and down, you can experience the noise reduction performance. During the demo, you can exit by pressing the hang up call button at any time. Let's start with an introduction to the HiDock brand with keyboard typing and construction noise. We believe that communication can solve 90% of problems. The communication devices are seamlessly blending AI technology with comfortable design. Now, let's delve into an introduction to a bidirectional noise cancellation (BNC) technology.
When it comes to any calls or meetings, it just makes it a much more pleasurable experience when dealing with people in busy environments. Not only that, you can record any call as well as transcribe them with high notes. Whenever you're taking a call or having a meeting, you can record it and it's going to save it to the H1 as an uncompressed WAV file, and all you have to do is press and hold the tick to enter the record mode, and you will then know it's recording by the blue ring around the volume button. Now, another great feature is that you can also press the tick again to create chapters in the notes, and this makes it much easier to find what you're looking for afterwards. Once you've finished what you want to record, you simply press and hold the tick again and it will stop recording. You can then transfer the WAV files over to HiNotes, and this works with Windows and Mac, and this is where the ChatGPT comes in to not only transcribe all of the audio for you, but we also get a full summary. So now we're going to do a test of the HiDock H1 review. So what I'm doing is I'm recording this memo here. I'm going to say what I'm going to do, and then we'll see how HiNotes categorizes that and summarizes the text. So I'll press the tick for a new chapter. And of course, first step, I'm going to have to record the video, say everything I want to say about the HiDock H1. Second step, I'm going to record this voice memo. Once I record the voice memo, I'm going to put it onto the computer and then we'll see how HiNotes looks at that. Step 3, I'm going to need to take all the B-roll footage and then put it on the computer again and edit that. Step 4, I'm going to put all of the content together and edit out the full video, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. So it's a short list here, but we're going to see how that transcribes into HiNotes, and then we'll see how it summarizes the whole list. So as you can see here, we've got the transcription of everything I've said, along with the marks for every time that I press the tick again to create a new chapter. And you can see here that the text is also very accurate throughout everything I've said, but if there are any errors, you can edit them if you wish. If we then head into the summary tab, you can see it's done a great job at summarizing everything, although not that much was said, but you can imagine if you've just sat through a meeting that was 2 or 3 hours long, then this is going to be very handy. Now, if you work from home a lot, then this is going to be a game changer, especially for those long meetings where you lose concentration. And of course, this isn't just for meetings, and you can do this in phone calls as well. When it comes to the mic quality, we also get great quality audio for the others we're speaking to, so I'll just play back some samples now.
So this is a test with the HiDock H1. I'm just using my laptop's webcam and the HiDock H1 is to the side of it there. So this is going to give you an idea of the audio quality and what it's going to sound like to other people when you're in Zoom calls or on phone calls.
So it's great for conference calls and meetings, but I was actually surprised at just how useful this is in many other aspects. I mainly work on my computer with the triple monitor setup, but for those of you working on a laptop and especially in different locations, the dual 4K at 60 frames per second monitor support makes things so much easier and cleaner. Even on my computer, I found it just cleans up my workspace a lot. If I want to charge my phone or another device, then I just plug it into the dock, and it also saves me having to bend down and connect my phone to the computer if I want to transfer files. The same with the SD card reader. I've been using this a lot to transfer files from my camera to the computer, and having it already on my desk makes life a lot easier. Again, for those that work on the go, the Ethernet port is very handy, especially considering a lot of modern laptops don't have Ethernet ports anymore. Another great thing for me is that I don't have any speakers on my computer. I edit using headphones and I want a clean workspace, so I decided it's just not worth cluttering up the space with speakers. With the HiDock H1 though, it's now the speakers for my computer when I need to use them, and I don't mind because it's only a small device. Not only that, but it's offering so much functionality, then it's definitely worth having it on the desk. Now, I've been in situations before where I'm on a call and I want to record something, and I normally rush to open up my desktop recording software, but I end up missing the part I wanted to record. But now the option is always there at the touch of a button. For Bluetooth, it also performs incredibly well. We just hold the Bluetooth button on the side to enter the pairing mode, pair with your device, and that's it. Now, I've used this with my phone to take calls and play some music, and I've also connected it to the PC over Bluetooth, where it also performs well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in the car with Nan.
Oh, okay. Did shopping go well?
I've just been to, we had to go in the fruit and veg shop. I've not actually been properly shopping. But yeah, I'm with Nan now and we're...
The audio quality is good and it goes plenty loud enough, so we'll just listen to the audio samples now. So first up, we've got more confirmation that the Galaxy S24 is launching earlier this year, and according to a lot of reports, we're going to be seeing it. Now, in terms of design, I like how simple it is. You just know what everything does from the get-go, and the version I've got here is the Platinum Grey model, but it also comes in a slate grey for those of you that prefer something a little bit darker. Overall though, I'd say it's a great device that performs exceptionally well at its focus point, which is conference calls and phone calls with noise cancellation, along with ChatGPT, transcription and summaries, and this is going to save you a ton of time when working. But it's also just incredibly versatile, and it's a multimedia hub that literally offers everything I need all in one place. And they do also offer an earphone add-on for the times that you're in a public space and need things to be private, or maybe you want to walk away from the computer but still listen to the call, and that just connects onto the pogo pins on the end of the device, but unfortunately I don't have the headphone add-on to show you. The HiDock H1 is currently a Kickstarter campaign, and it's already received over £250,000 in backers. We've still got the early bird deals available, and you can get the HiDock H1 for $189, which is 37% off. They've got the HiDock H1 with the earphone add-on for $205, which is 39% off. We've then got the Office Pack with 2 HiDocks and 2 headphone add-ons for $379, which is 44% off. Now, there are plenty more backing options in the list, but I'm not going to go through them all here, as they're pretty self-explanatory, so I've placed the link to the Kickstarter page down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out now. But hopefully I've covered everything in today's video, but if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.